Steve Jobs walked into the Apple boardroom. He didn't say a word. He just looked around the room. His silence grew heavier with every passing second. 30 seconds. 45. A full minute of silence. Executives shifted nervously in their seats. Some avoided eye contact. Others shuffled their notes. Finally, one VP cracked under pressure. He completely redesigned his pitch, on the spot, fixing issues Jobs never even mentioned. Jobs gave a slight nod. Mission accomplished, without a single word. This was not luck. It was strategy. The hidden power of silence. Our world today is the opposite. It is loud, chaotic, overflowing with noise. Every phone buzz, every notification, every endless feed, every meeting, every group chat, non-stop chatter. The average person consumes 100,000 words daily. That's a 400-page book, every single day. Yet most of it disappears instantly. Nothing sticks. Nothing matters. Because it's too much. Everyone is talking. Everyone is performing. Online and offline. And we're told, more talking is the solution. Be transparent. Be open. Share constantly. Defend yourself immediately. But what if this constant noise is not strength, but weakness? What if true power lies in silence? Strategic silence. The kind Jobs mastered. The kind negotiators weaponize. The kind leaders rely on. In the next few minutes, you'll see how. Let's start with history. Niccolò Machiavelli studied leaders of the Renaissance. He observed that being feared often outweighed being loved. But here's the hidden detail. That fear was created not with violence, not with endless words, but with unpredictability, with silence. When you don't reveal everything, people fill the gaps. They imagine more than you could ever say. That imagination gives you power. Modern psychology agrees. Chris Voss, former FBI hostage negotiator, calls it tactical empathy. He noticed silence often unlocked more truth than questions. Why? Because silence is uncomfortable, and people rush to escape it by talking, revealing things they never planned to share. In negotiation, Voss says, whoever speaks first loses. That's the first secret of silence. It gathers information, it lets others reveal themselves, and it costs you nothing. But silence doesn't just uncover truth. It also saves fortunes. Consider Elon Musk. A single impulsive tweet about taking Tesla private wiped out billions in market value. Words can be expensive. Silence could have been priceless. Research backs this up. At Harvard Business School, people who spoke less in salary talks earned more. On average, 7.4% higher pay. Over a career, that's hundreds of thousands gained or lost. All because of silence, or the lack of it. Talking too much locks you in. It traps you. You reveal plans before they're ready. You expose doubts before they're settled. Then reality shifts, and you look weak, indecisive, even dishonest. Silence avoids this trap. It preserves agility. It maintains flexibility. It keeps people guessing. It makes them wonder. What are you really thinking? What are you really planning? That uncertainty gives you power. Adam Grant tested this in 2022. Entrepreneurs pitched investors. One group overshared, the other held back. Investors funded the confident, silent group 36% more. Why? Mystery attracts. Oversharing repels. Think about leaders you admire. Do they explain every decision in detail? Or do they let their actions speak? Steve Jobs again. His silence carried more weight than his speeches. When he went quiet, everyone leaned forward. Everyone paid attention. Silence is not weakness. It's a weapon. And there are 3 ways to use it. First, silence for intel, the listener's edge. In courtrooms, lawyers let witnesses talk. They wait. They listen. The witness eventually slips, revealing the truth. Chris Voss did the same. In life and death hostage talks, he spoke less, he listened more. The hostages walked free. Silence created the opening. Try it today. Speak only 30% of the time. Ask one question. Then pause. Wait 3 seconds. Watch what happens. Second, silence for authority. The power, pause. Harvard research showed negotiators who paused closed 15% better deals. They also appeared more confident, more authoritative. Next time, you're challenged. Don't rush. Breathe. Pause. Then answer slowly. People will value your words more. Third, silence for flexibility. The ambiguity advantage. During the Cuban Missile Crisis, Kennedy faced 2 Soviet messages, one harsh, one softer. His team panicked. Kennedy chose silence. He ignored the harsh message. He responded only to the softer one. That silence gave both sides a way out. Nuclear war was avoided, not through more talking, but through selective silence. This is the psychology of silence, the projection effect. People project meaning into your silence, the scarcity principle. Words are rare, so they're valuable. The authority effect. Silence makes you the evaluator, not the performer. To use silence well, remember STOP. S, space. Pause before you respond. T, think. Ask, does this serve me? O, observe. Watch what others reveal. P, position. Speak only when it helps you. William Ury, UN negotiator, said it best. The most valuable skill is not speaking persuasively. It's listening strategically in today's noisy world. Silence is your edge. Others fight to be heard. You don't have to. You can pause. You can watch. You can wait. And then strike with precision. Warren Buffett, worth over $100 billion, still lives in the same modest house he bought in 1958. He doesn't talk about his success. He doesn't need to. His silence proves it. So the next time you feel pressure to overshare, to explain too much, to fill the silence, stop. Remember, silence is not empty. Silence is strategy. Silence is power. And silence wins.